Well, it is officially 10:11, so we'll try to be respectful of your time because we have a lot of fun things planned for this morning. So I would just go ahead and like to introduce myself. My name is Allie Party. I'm the Deputy Communications Director for the Phoenix Fire Department, and I am so excited to be here today. This is a very exciting event for multiple reasons, but in case you weren't aware, this was supposed to be a groundbreaking. It is not. It's a brick laying, which is very exciting and cool because just about a year and a half ago in 2023, this station was helped come to fruition through the 2023 GO bond. And in just that short amount of time, this is what has been done. And so I'm hopeful that the invites and coordination is ready and on your calendar for next week's ribbon cutting because we're almost there. So with that being said, I'm just kidding. I'm not ready for that. I just want to thank everyone for being here. This is an awesome community event. We know that it takes a lot of key players and partners and obviously our amazing construction partners to make something like this happen. So I don't want to take up too much of everyone's time, but I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for helping make this happen and roll with it today. It's creative as we're out here on an active construction site. So I will be here to help guide us along this incredible event. But with that, I'd like to introduce Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego.
Thank you. I am thrilled to be here to celebrate construction on our first fire station built with general obligation bond funds. This investment in public safety is because our residents voted, and we are so excited to be delivering this wonderful construction project for our community. A bricklaying ceremony is a wonderful ceremony because it can occur in good weather. So if you are devastated you didn't get to be here when it was 110 for a groundbreaking, we apologize. But I think this will be a much easier celebration for the community, and the fact that it is happening during the school year lets us have very, very special guests here today. We are joined by the Jaguars. We have wonderful students who will benefit from the safety of this station, but hopefully also be inspired to a career in the City of Phoenix service, whether it be firefighters or in elected officialdom. I understand we have several student ambassadors, so they may be future elected officials who are here. I am thrilled to be joined by my colleagues on the Phoenix City Council, our Vice Mayor Ann O'Brien, Councilwoman Betty Guardado, who represents this district, Councilwoman Laura Pastor, and Councilwoman Keisha Hodge-Washington. We are also joined by Glendale Councilman Lupe Conchas, who has multiple different roles, including serving on the Alhambra Elementary School District. Later in the program, you'll be introduced to their excellent superintendent, but we want to welcome the Cartwright Superintendent Watson as well. We have a who's who here, including our city manager, Jeff Barton, who stewarded this great bond program, and Assistant City Manager Lori Bays, our lead on public safety, as well as our great fire chief, Mike Duran. So thank you all for being here. We want to say a huge thank you to the people who are building the station, who designed it, and who will work in it. It's a really special time. We are making major investments in fire safety in the city of Phoenix. In January of 24, we cut the ribbon on our 59th fire station, Station 62. October, we broke ground on our 60th station, and today we're here for bricklaying for our 61st station, which will be Station 15. This progress is the execution of a plan to add 6 new fire stations that will come into service in a 6-year period, an unprecedented investment in the city of Phoenix. 4 of them are funded through our general obligation bond program that our voters overwhelmingly approved in November of 23. When our voters vote, it makes such a difference. It gives us the resources we need to invest in our community and to make sure our city engineer, Eric, who is here, is very, very busy. I want to thank Councilwoman Hodge-Washington, who served as chair of that committee, which is making such a difference, and all of my colleagues who worked so hard to make sure we continue to invest in our city. One of the things we're doing is replacing and upgrading our older fire stations in the adaptive reuse of existing buildings. We're taking a fire station to house the Community Assistance Program, which allows us to have a more modern response to assist residents who are experiencing traumatic events, behavioral health crises, or other social welfare concerns. It's one of the big changes we're making, and making sure we have space for our very new or our growing CAP program, an alternative response to 911 calls that does not require fire, EMS, or police response. In short, our goal is to address the gap between traditional emergencies and public safety services and ensure our first responders can focus on the most critical calls for service. We hope that leads to better lives, homes, safe lives, homes, and businesses. It's a big time for our fire service as they address higher call volumes and the city continues to grow, and we're pleased to be making these investments. A huge thank you to our firefighters. They are out in our community every day doing such difficult work, including increasing numbers of hazardous calls, and we're so thankful to them. I had a special trip recently. For the first time, I was able to visit Oklahoma City and the memorial for the bombing site there. And when that terrible tragedy in our country's history happened, fire departments responded and resources from all over the country. But the very first to arrive was Phoenix firefighters, Arizona Task Force 1. That is a task force that helps with major emergencies, including recently deploying in support of a major flood, but also in support of the attacks on the World Trade Center in New York. And the Oklahoma City Bombing Museum is now telling the story of Phoenix firefighters, and we're helping them even add new photos and make sure we fully record that important moment in our city's history and our nation's history. So just a nice moment to see our impact going so far across the country, and a great celebration. And now I get the pleasure of introducing the woman who chaired our public safety subcommittee as we developed this bond plan and made major investments in public safety, our Vice Mayor, Ann O'Brien.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. First, I want to thank the voters of Phoenix. Your trust in us to invest wisely in public safety means everything, and we are committed to honoring that trust. Mayor, thank you for your leadership. To my fellow council members, Betty Guardado, Laura Pastor, and Keisha Hodge-Washington, thank you for your partnership and commitment to public safety. Fire Chief Mike Duran and the entire department deserve special thanks for their service, as does City Manager Jeff Barton and Assistant City Manager Lori Bays. I want to recognize all of our construction partners for their help bringing Fire Station 15 to life. As the daughter of a Phoenix firefighter, I grew up understanding their dedication and sacrifices. I know that a fire station is a second home. It's where firefighters live, train, and form bonds as strong as family while standing ready to serve community 24/7. That's why today's bricklaying ceremony is so special. It's a powerful symbol because no one person builds a fire station alone. It takes all of us, elected officials, fire leadership, city staff, construction professionals, and most importantly, the community we serve, working together. When we each place our brick, we are making a commitment. Each brick represents our shared promise to firefighters who will serve from this station and to the residents who will depend on them. So as we build this wall together, brick by brick, let's remember what we're really building: a foundation of safety, a symbol of partnership, and a promise to our community that will stand for generations to come. Thank you all for being part of this historic moment for Phoenix Fire Station 15. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the representative of this district, District 5, Councilwoman Betty Guardado.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to District 5. So we're very excited to be with all of you this morning, and we couldn't have asked for better weather. It's a beautiful day here in Maryville, and I'm so proud to stand with all of you today. alongside Mayor Gallego, our dedicated Phoenix Fire Department, and the families who call this community home to celebrate this important milestone. Today, as we lay the first bricks of the new Fire Station 15, we're doing more than building walls. We're building trust, we're building safety, and we're building a stronger future for West Phoenix. For decades, First Station 15 has stood as one of the Valley's busiest and most relied upon stations, a place where the firefighters have answered the call day and night to protect our families and our neighborhoods. And now, with the new and expanded station, we're giving them the tools, the space, and the resources they need to keep doing what they do best, save lives. Because in emergency, even every second matters. When someone's child, grandparent, or neighbor needs help, every minute can mean the difference between tragedy and hope. This new station ensures our first responders can get to you faster, equipped, and ready. This is also a proud moment for the community of Maryvale. Fire Station 15 is the first major project to break ground under the city's new general obligation bond, a program that represents an investment in people. It's proof that Maryvale matters, that every neighborhood in every corner of our city deserves equal access to safety, care, and peace of mind. Set on more than 7 acres, this new 20,000 square foot station will include for apparatus bays, dormitories, for our firefighters, a fitness room, a kitchen, living quarters, and even a community room, a space designed for outreach, education, and connecting. Because this station isn't just for firefighters, it's for the whole community. And I have a lot of people to thank. I think, Jeff, I think might be your last groundbreaking, right? So we want to thank you for your service for your city, for everything that you did, for helping us a few years ago putting this bond together, and for prioritizing things that were incredibly important, like the West Phoenix. I don't think we would have been able to do this without you. We really appreciate everything that you've done for the city. So thank you for all of your hard work on this. To Councilwoman Keisha Hodge Washington, thank you so much for chairing the committee, for pushing this forward, and to making this happen. You were very new on the council, but you definitely put it all together and you helped us move this forward. Mayor Gallego, thank you so much for your vision and for everything that you've done for the city. I know we had many conversations of all the things we wanted to do. I will always remember the tour that we took on that bus, and we drove down 47th Avenue and we talked about all the things that needed to happen in West Phoenix. So thank you for all of your leadership. I remember my conversations with Councilwoman Pastor and what we wanted to bring to the West Side, and we share, we're neighbors out here on the West Side, so I appreciate you and all of your hard work. Chief, thank you so much for everything that you've done for this community, for your vision, for everything that you've done for everyone here. We appreciate you so much. When I first ran for office, that was one of the things that was my biggest commitment, is bringing resources into the West Side and bringing great projects that we have on the other side of the I-17 to this side of the I-17. So we're very grateful to everyone for all of the work that they have done, to our superintendents that are the best partners that a council member can have. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I think I have the best superintendents. Our superintendent from Cartwright, Oliver Ceci, thank you so much. Our superintendent Ceci Mais, thank you so much for all of your hard work. Councilmember Lupe Conchas, I know he's been mentioned, but you've been such a great partner. And all of you, to all of our students, I recognize a couple of the ambassadors. I was with you guys last week for Principal for a Day. Thank you to our principal, all of your hard work at W. Rice and with all of our kiddos there. They are our future, and you guys had a lot of questions around fire stations, and here we are, and hopefully a year from now you guys will be able to join us on the ribbon cutting for this amazing station. Other people that we want to thank, I want to thank West Palmer Neighborhood Association for being here. I know Linda Blackford is here. Other people, Andalusia neighbors, I know we have people here from Andalusia, so thank you guys for being here. our amazing super moms that you guys are throughout the whole city. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do. You guys have set a great example on what a Block Watch should be doing. So thank you for all of your leadership. Alhambra Neighborhood Association is also here. So thank you guys as well. Tomahawk is with us as well. Camelback Community Neighborhood Association. And that is what matters at the end of the day, is neighbors coming together and telling us this is what we need. This is the necessity that we have in our district. And I just want to thank everyone, to our firefighters. Thank you guys so much. I got to meet some of you that are from Fire Station 15. Excited for all of you. Fire Station 25. Thank you guys for taking on so much of the burden on the west side. So we're very excited for this fire station. Local 493, I know is here. Representatives for our firefighters. Thank you guys as well. And I'm very humbled to be able to say that we're doing the first brick lane here in District 5. And I know that together we're going to create more bond programs. We're going to create a safer community for everyone. So thank you all so much.
And with that, I'm very excited to introduce Councilwoman Keisha Hodge Washington.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is truly my honor to be here today to celebrate with everyone this exciting milestone. It is the brick lane, as we mentioned, of the new fire station, Fire Station 15. To me, it's more than just a construction project. It is a reflection of our city's strong and continuing commitment to public safety in every community across Phoenix. It's also an opportunity for me to add masonry to my resume. But seriously, the brick laying ceremony is very symbolic to me of the community efforts and the history that forms the foundation of this project. From our city council representatives to the community organizations to city leadership that led to this, to the residents that it will serve in the future, to the future firefighters that we're going to see hopefully be one day serving here at Station 15. I think this is truly symbolic of the fact that it takes a community for anything to be accomplished, and we're seeing it right here. Our firefighters and first responders, they put their lives on the line each day, and they deserve quality facilities, equipment, and the support that we can provide. And today's ceremony is a visible sign of that promise being fulfilled. This new station will strengthen response times, expand coverage, and ensure that every resident, family, and business is in an area that feels safe and protected. I want to take a moment to thank and recognize our residents for their partnership and trust. The progress we see today is made possible through your approval of the 2023 General Obligation Bond, which I had the privilege of chairing, the outreach effort. Months into my leadership on my time on City Council, I was given the task, and I understood the importance, and I dug right in, and I am so honored to be able to be here today. The effort brought together residents from every corner of Phoenix to invest in projects that keep our neighborhood safe, strengthen our infrastructure, and improve quality of life. The bond was truly shaped by community, supported by community, and ready to serve community. Many times city government gets criticized for bureaucracy. To think that we were just here, and less than 2 years ago, the community passed this bond initiative, and we're not here for a groundbreaking. The ground has already been broken. We are here for a brick lane, and hopefully we'll be here back again for the actual operation of our fire station. And I think that in of itself deserves a round of applause. Our leadership saw the need, and they acted towards doing that. So as we celebrate this progress here in District 5, I am also encouraged that the same spirit of investment and care will continue to extend to other parts of our city, including District 8. Every community deserves this level of attention and support, and I look forward to seeing more projects like this one take shape across our city as we deliver on the commitments that were made during this bond. This is what makes Phoenix stronger. I want to thank our city staff again, the Phoenix Fire Department, Chief Duran, and everyone who helped to make this possible. Your dedication, planning, and teamwork are what turns community priorities into real progress. As these bricks go up, let them stand as a symbol of what we can accomplish together when city leadership, our public safety professionals, and our residents unite behind a shared vision of a safer and stronger Phoenix. Thank you again, and I look forward to joining you all soon when we open the doors to this new station and welcome Station 15 into full service for our community.
And remember when I said bear with me, I'm so sorry I went out of order. So Councilwoman Laura Pastor, I would like to welcome you to the podium for your remarks.
Bienvenidos. Yo quiero decir bienvenidos. Bienvenidos al Distrito 5. El concejal Betty Guardado hizo porque estaba trabajando por la comunidad. Quiero decir a la comunidad, su voto es su voz. Y estás mirando su voto. Aquí está. So quiero decir gracias. I want to thank everybody. Most importantly, I want to thank the community. The community, this would not be possible without Councilwoman Guardado advocating for this, but most importantly, wouldn't be possible without the community. And what I said is their vote is their voice, and they are seeing how their vote is their voice today in the presence of time, and how voting for a GO bond made this possible. I also want to thank, it takes a lot of people to thank, and so there's so many people, and many people were thanked. But most importantly, I want to thank the mayor for her vision in putting this into play. I want to thank Councilwoman Keisha Hodge for leading, Hodge Washington, for leading in that space and in the public safety area and the GO bond. And I want to thank Vice Mayor Ann O'Brien for their leadership, because it's taken all of us in this space to push the leadership and making sure that the West Side gets what it deserves. This is the last moment in, not the last moment in time, but this last moment in time right now with City Manager Jeff Barton. And I want to thank him and Lori Bays and the whole team that it takes to support the city. So I want to thank you. I want to thank the chief and those men and women that serve our community daily and in a capacity of stress and a capacity of compassion and in a capacity with lots of love and healing. So I want to thank our firefighters, the men and women that serve our community. And lastly, I just want to thank those at the construction company that was able to understand the assignment and be able to get what we needed to get moving and be here at this place, at the place and time of a bricklaying. I've never been in a bricklaying process. I'm glad this is my first and hopefully not my last. But I want to thank everybody for the spirit that we have today of recognizing what we have done, but also recognizing the future of the station, because this is the most this station, what I understand, has the most activity. I thought I had it. I have the most calls, but is the most activity within this space. So thank you once again.
Now I'd like to introduce Phoenix Fire Chief Mike Duran.
Thank you, Allie. Wow. You know, it's incredible that our city leadership is so engaged and understanding of our needs and how much they know about the Phoenix Fire Department and the services that we provide to our community. So thank you for all the words and kind words and support. But I'm going to start out, I'm going to state in my script here because there's a lot of things I would like to say here, and some has been covered, so I'll kind of skip over some of those. But I do a lot of thanks to a lot of folks out here. They're sitting here today and standing out here outside the canopy. So on behalf of the Phoenix Fire Department executive team and all our fire staff here today, we welcome you to this exciting occasion. Mayor Gallego, members of our city council, City Manager Jeff Barton, Assistant City Manager Lori Bays, our officers of our Professional Firefighter Union Local 493, all of our fellow firefighters, and most importantly, our community. Thank you for being here today. It's a proud moment for all of us. I want to thank our public affairs team, our community risk education, McKenna, where are you at? Allie, thank you guys for all of your work in helping coordinate this with the construction team and our facilities team. And many thanks today and ongoing to the executive team, our labor management process, and how we work together closely to develop a fire station for our members, to Perlman, to Danson, and the leadership from our fire facilities team, that's Chief Guile, and that's Silvio. And the Office of Engineering, and Eric and his team, makes this happen and gets this going, and all the planning efforts that happen here to get to this point here today, and hopefully by next year, running calls out of this fire station. So we have broken ground on a third generation Fire Station 15. This station has stood as a pillar of service in this community for nearly 70 years. From its original location at 33rd Avenue and Indian School, built in 1959, to its current location along 43rd Avenue here. Station 15 has evolved alongside the city it serves, and now we take the next step right here on 45th Avenue with a facility designed to serve for the next 50 years. This milestone, again, would not be possible, and it's been mentioned many times here, without the unwavering support of our city leadership, our bond committee, and most importantly, again, our community who voted in support of. Fire Station 15, as mentioned, is the first of 4 bond stations that we will be building over the next 4 years. These investments not only strengthen the fire department, but also bolster a wide range of essential services, community resources that are integral to the health, safety, and resilience of our neighborhoods. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this one. I think some of us know the history of this one here, but I would be remiss if I didn't thank Director Brandon Kelso, who's a director of the Water Services Department. In 2017, Chief Cockbrenner and members of the exec team met with then Director Sorensen, Troy Hayes, assistant director at the time, who then became the Water Services Director, Deputy Director and now Assistant Director Nazario Prieto. We met with them to talk about this property here. And they willingly donated the acreage needed to build a future fire station, and they saw the vision. And we thank them for their generosity. So I'm not going to go into the technical aspects of this. I know Gerald's going to come up and talk a little bit more about this here, but I do want to highlight some of the new station designs that are exceptional for these new fire stations. Every square foot has been designed with firefighter safety and wellness and rapid response in mind. This station will incorporate the latest cancer prevention strategies because we know today now cancer is the leading cause of death among firefighters. From our stations to our trucks and to our equipment, we're committed to implementing layers of protection to reduce exposure and help our members safeguard their health while staying mission ready. This includes the use of hot, warm, and cold zones layers that are incorporated into the design of the fire station. This limits the spread of contaminants within the housing area of the fire station for our firefighters. We are also integrating natural and red spectrum lighting, which research shows can support physical recovery and overall well-being. And of course, this fire station will feature a state-of-the-art gym because physical fitness is not just a part of the job, it's essential to preventing injuries, staying mission ready, and supporting a healthy and balanced lifestyle. We are also integrating energy efficient systems and cutting edge technology, aligning with the city's sustainability plan. These choices reflect our commitment to be responsible stewards of public funds and environmental sustainability. So as mentioned, Fire Station 15 is one of our busiest stations, which is why we are building into a bigger fire station here today. These units, just today, this year alone, in this calendar year, have been dispatched to over 7,000 incidents. And they've transported almost 3,000 individuals. This new facility we are adding will add a second all hazards fire engine and a second ambulance, both staffed with EMTs and paramedics trained in advanced life-saving care. This expansion improves response times, keeps resources in the neighborhood, and enhances firefighter safety and wellness. And it's what this community deserves. As mentioned, our commitment goes beyond the fire station as we are repurposing the current Fire Station 15 for our CAP program so that they can continue to provide support to our residents experiencing behavioral and mental health crises. Now, I'm a history guy in the fire department, right? Grew up in this system. So if you drive over the Indian School overpass, you will see that original red brick building with its fire hose tower. That's part of our legacy. That building served us well and eventually became our occupational health center in the late 80s and early 90s. Our current station was built in 1979, and it's been a workhorse for decades. We know that. And now we look ahead to 2026, when this third generation station opens its doors. This station currently houses 6 firefighters and will expand to 12 firefighters on duty each shift. To our community, Fire Station 15 has been with you for nearly 70 years, and we're here to stay. We are not just enhancing our services, we are deepening our commitment. We are proud of this neighborhood, we are proud to be a part of this neighborhood, and we are also will serve you for generations to come. So we thank everyone for your support, your trust, and your partnership. And before I turn this over to Danson Construction, I'd like to have Jeff Barton come up for a minute. City Manager Jeff Barton. You're not getting away from us. So I have our executive team come up, our council members. Lori, we got a little something for you. You thought you were going to sneak out.
I did.
You were just gonna,
Yes, I did.
yeah.
So, Jeff, as it's been mentioned, your vision, your support of public safety and all services for the community was put into these bond projects, but not only the bond projects, but the entire city. And we thank you for all of your support, because you have provided hope and sustainability for the future of our city, our departments, and for the community. And we have something here we'd like to share with you before you head off onto your next venture, sir.
Perfect. So, City Manager Barton, on behalf of Chief Duran, the entire Phoenix Fire Department, we just want to say thank you for your leadership in bringing this to life. The helmet is an iconic symbol of protection in the fire service, and we're hoping that this serves as a reminder that the protection you provide to this community by being a champion for this station. So we wish you all the best in the future. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. We're also hoping that this plaque looks really nice on your wall.
Oh, I like
Again,
that.
it's a symbol to say thank you for all that you've done for the fire department and this community.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now you gotta speak. Now you gotta say a few words.
I thought I was sneaking away, so on the spot. So, first and foremost, I want to thank the chief and the executive team, and the mayor and council for your support of me over the years. The funny thing about me with fire, I go back to working with fire almost since I came into the city. I used to work with the chief's father when I was a baby management assistant too in the budget and research department. So it was really important for me and special to me when I got to make the chief the chief. That felt like, homegoing for me. The bond program for me was the legacy that I wanted to give back to the city. Being a longtime financial person at the city in the budget and research department, we'd gotten away from doing bond programs, over 20 years since we had the last one. So Mayor and we had many conversations about how we could do it and how we could do it right moving forward. And so we came up with this idea of doing them more frequently, but smaller, so that we can ensure that the community is always given its care and its love, and that we can spread that throughout the entirety of the city. I've enjoyed my time as city manager, but I've mostly enjoyed my time as representing the city and the residents. I like to be in the background. I don't need fame and recognition. I do what I do because I grew up like many of you in the community. I grew up in a very impoverished area in Pennsylvania, and so I know what it's like to not have. And so I wanted to make sure that those that don't generally have a voice have a voice. And that's what my time as city manager and as budget director and every position I've ever held was about. So I want to thank you, Chief. I want to thank Mayor, Council, all of you for your support over the years. And this is very special to me. It will go in my man cave, and I will enjoy it as I have drinks and watch football and everything else. So thank all of you.
Very good. Okay, we still have a few speakers. We're making our way through that. But real quick, I'm going to probably embarrass some of our crews. But Fire Station 15, you guys are out there in the sun. Come stand up here next to your fire engine and get out of the sun. We'll have you up here. We're going to have the bricklaying. We still have a few more speakers. It just seems really hot in the sun. So you have like 20 more hours of your shift. So preserve that energy. Very good. Okay, so our next speaker, we have Devin Fontana, with one of our construction partners. Thank you so much.
Hey y'all, I just want to thank everyone for being here. Mayor, all the city council people. It takes an army to build these things. It's usually from where we come from. You guys do so much work years in advance of us even breaking ground on these that I've been in those rooms. I know what it takes to get these things built, and it's not easy. But I'd like to thank all you guys for showing up and letting everyone know that this is the right thing to do for the city of Phoenix. I'd also like to mention our overall team that works in that trailer once a week, and we hammer out issues. I'd like to start off by Jaime. Where you at, Jaime? Over there in the back. He's our PM with the city of Phoenix. Couldn't do this without you, bud. Then we also have our Phoenix Fire people in Silvio and Kyle. I know they said they were going to be hiding somewhere in the back there too. And then I'd also like to thank our architects, Gerald and Tina Adams. We need you guys on this, and we all need each other. So thanks for helping us out. And then my dancing team, and Richard, Trenton, and Jacob, who are also back there in the back. There are guys that are, Trenton's here every day. What time did you get here this morning, Trenton? 3 a.m.? So it's, until these things are done, this is what Trenton's life is, making sure that this thing's built and it's built right. It's the beginning of a new chapter in this community, and we're proud to be a part of it. So thank you.
Very good. I'm excited to announce Gerald Adams with Perlman Architects.
All right, so good morning. I know it's getting hot, and I've had the honor and the trust of the city to develop multiple fire stations in the city of Phoenix. This is our latest technology. Chief said it. This station is designed to exceed or meet all current standards within fire station design, and most importantly, the health and safety of the residents it serves, the firefighters themselves. There's new codes out there, NFPA 1585. This exceeds that expectation. So we're already ahead of the curve on the codes that are coming out to protect our firefighters from the carcinogen exposures. We need them to protect us, so we need to take care of them. And that's our way of giving back to the community, is developing the most state-of-the-art station that we possibly can. It's not about the station today for me. It's about the community. It's about the giving, the participation, even the advancement of doing these wall panels that are actually going to be incorporated into the fire station. It's never been done. It's something that we've talked about doing a couple of times throughout the process. We have a great partner with Habs Masonry, our construction partners, Danson Construction, and the support of the fire department, our leadership group, the mayor, council, FM, Jaime, Silvio, allowing us to do this opportunity to build this wall on the ground where it's safe, let it set up, and hoist it and be a part of this building. 25 years from now, you can drive by this building, you can point to the blocks that you guys built and that you put into this building. And that's pride. And I've done 100-some projects, and every project I go back to, and the pride that it brings back to you as you come back to each individual facility will live with you forever. And you'll remember something about every single project. And again, I'd like to thank the city, our team, our construction partners, the fire department, the city, for giving us the opportunity and trusting us to carry on this vision and to keep working forward for the better community. And with that, I look forward to laying the bricks, and we'll put up on the wall. It's going to be on the south side up here on the right-hand side of the building, and you'll be able to drive by it, and you can always point to your block. So with that, I'll let us move on to the fun part. Thank you.
Next up, we have Jason Hobbs with Hobbs Masonry.
I'm here representing our team. Some of them are here. They're going to help you build those wall panels, and a lot of them aren't. But we've built 4 stations for Phoenix Fire. We built a lot of other stations across the town, but this is by far our favorite team to work with. The city, the fire department, the architect, the engineer. It's a true team setting, and having our leaders and apprentices work alongside with you today to build all these panels, it's an inspiring reminder of what can be accomplished when we all come together. It reflects our dedication to developing our people, building a sustainable workforce, knowing that these panels will be integrated into the final product of this building aligns with our belief in increased safety, increased efficiency, and better quality when we all work together. This fire station, like I said, is the 4th we've done for Phoenix. The collaboration between the people, with the city, with the Phoenix Fire, with the architect, with the engineers, it's consistently resulted in great projects. These structures stand as a testament to our collective commitment to public safety, resilient construction, and the well-being of the communities we serve. Thank you.
All right, we almost made it. Last but certainly not least, Cecilia Mays, the superintendent of the Alhambra School District.
Thank you all and good morning. On behalf of the Alhambra Elementary School District, it's an honor to join you in celebrating this exciting milestone for our community. This project, made possible by voters, represents the best of what can happen when a city listens to its residents and invests in their priorities. It's a true example of how the City of Phoenix and the Fire Department are working hand in hand in delivering meaningful and responsive services to our community. I know I had the pleasure of talking to Councilwoman Guardado yesterday, and I'm just always so inspired. Every conversation I have, it's evident that you all are listening to the residents, that you stay close to the residents and really want to meet their needs. And even today, boys and girls who are here in the audience with us from James W. Rice, I hope that you're hearing how much our city believes in wants to serve our community, believes in you all. And so we thank you that you see our residents and that you want to meet their needs. And so thank you. As neighbors, as I mentioned, to the new station, our James W. Rice community is especially excited for what's ahead. We look forward to partnering on safety initiatives, educational programs, and community outreach that connect our schools with first responders and families in new and meaningful ways. Having a fire station right here in our area is also a tremendous source of reassurance. It represents not only safety and preparedness, but also partnership and accessibility. We're eager to collaborate with the station's leadership and create ways our students can engage. I'm already thinking about field trips, right? We've talked about our kids that they've never been in a fire station. And I can already envision you all walking just along the way here and checking out how your city is keeping you safe. We're looking forward to ways we can educate our families and strengthen our shared commitment to serving this neighborhood. Today's celebration is more than a construction milestone. It's a reminder that we can accomplish when we listen, when we collaborate, and when we invest in one another. We're proud to stand alongside the city and our amazing leadership. Thank you. Thank you to our fire department, and we're just really looking forward to a lasting partnership that continues to serve and our residents for years to come. Thank you all on behalf of the Alhambra Elementary School District.
Alrighty, so this is where it gets really fun. So, as we've already kind of recognized him a little bit, the MVP of this event is Silvio, and I see him actually walking out there right now. I'm gonna ask Silvio helps direct our electeds, the fire chief, city manager. We're gonna go and lay some bricks. So, the media, if you guys want to come up, move your cameras. We'll take our time. We're not going to get too crazy with this, but this is our set for the day. So it is metaphorical, physical bricklayings of future Fire Station 15. So we'll take our turns. We'll lay some bricks. We'll eat some cake, and we'll celebrate. So thank you all.